Hi everybody, I'm Susie Orman and you are watching the Susie Orman Show. I want to talk to all of you tonight about something I know that affects almost every single one of you out there. That happens to be credit card debt. Now, at the end of last year, some laws were initiated that were there to help you if you have credit card debt. But I'm here to tell you, in my opinion, I think it's a little bit too little and too late. But before I tell you why I think that, first let me tell you what these laws are that are supposedly there to help you. Take a listen. The very first one is that they're going to put an end to universal default. Universal default is this. You have 5 credit cards. Maybe you've been on time with every single one of them. But on this one over here, you're late on that payment. And these 4 credit card companies notice that you're late on this one. Well, guess what? Universally, they say, we're going to default you and we're going to raise your interest rate all the way up, even though you were never late on my credit card. Got that? Next, they're going to put an end to the double cycle billing, the 2-month billing cycle. What does this mean to you? Normally, let's say you've charged $1,000 and you get that bill and you pay $900 of the $1,000 that you owe. You didn't pay it all off in full, but you almost did. The next month, you get the bill, and all you owe is $100, but they're still charging you interest on the entire $1,000 because why? They're charging you interest on a 2-month billing cycle versus a 1-month billing cycle. That's going to go away. Next, you have got to be over 30 days late on a payment for them to raise your interest rate on that specific debt. If you're not, they cannot raise your interest rate. And fourth, and there are more, but these are the 4 most important, is this. Sometimes you do a balance transfer and you have different interest rates. You have a higher interest rate for your new purchases, a low interest rate for the amount of money that you transferred. And when you send in money, the way that it used to be is they would take the money that you sent in and they would apply it to the lowest interest rate out there, the one that you were paying the lowest on. And the higher interest rate would accumulate, so your balance would actually grow rather than decrease. Well, guess what? Now, your money that you send in will go to the higher interest rate balances first. That's the good news. Now let me tell you why I think it's a little bit too little, too late. And this makes me so mad, I can't even tell you. When do you think those changes go into effect? They do not go into effect till the middle of 2010. I believe it's July 2010 to be exact. That gives the credit card companies over a year from right now to do anything they want with you. What is wrong with our legislators? What is wrong with our people that are watching over you, that are supposed to be representing you? Why didn't they have those changes go into effect this year? In fact, why didn't those changes go into effect a year ago, 2 years ago, so that you wouldn't get yourself in the trouble that you're in? Now that the credit card companies are worried, poor little credit card companies, they're just so worried that you're not going to be able to afford to pay them. Now they're trying to go, oh my God, what should we do? But in the meantime, this year, last year, the year before, they gave you so much credit. They didn't care about you. They didn't care what they were charging you, and nobody was regulating them. Now they have over 1 year, in my opinion, to truly stick it to you, to rescind your credit, to raise your interest rates, to raise your minimum payments due. Are you kidding? If you ask me, you should be writing your congressmen, writing your senators, writing anybody you can. And those laws that are going to go in effect a year from now, you get them to go into effect right now. That's what I think we should do.